first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback.
Ready,
From
break.
the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
Chuba Hubbard,
First down run, a pickup by Julian Love. Setting up second
a
and
gain
short.
of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Check, hurt. Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll get past the ball. He's got a first down on a gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good
First and 10 at
third
the
and short,
50-yard
fourth
line.
and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards
That's
on that
another
pass. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurt. Right there. Ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. Touchdown. He's back to the original line.
The 38-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap
Hold
assignment.
the set.
Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready. 79 Bronx. AC Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go outside here and complete this one.
A gain of
Bring him
17
down
yards.
inside the 25-yard line.
Packers.
They
First
pick
down.
up 17
First
through the
and 10
air.
at the
First down,
21-yard line.
Two. 60 Bison. 60.
We'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
This one not quite on target.
Rushes pass.
2 months out, one ball
Garrett Wilson.
incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson
Brings up
there.
3rd down and
Now it's going to
7.
be 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, smash Bronco. 19. Go.
Hill looks to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Rushes pass.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
That is incomplete.
Intended for
They
number
elected to
81.
throw on 4th and short. It does not work
It's a
out.
turnover
They
on
turn it
down.
over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Across the 25. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. Again, he finds an opening. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Boswell has the extra point, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, check that. 18, Rattler. 18.
Trying to start on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A dive. And a incredible.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL. When you are not good on third down, your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Signals for and taken. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Tony.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he works past the 40, taking down after a gain of 7.
Tackled by Caleb Johnson.
From the 41.
8 yards.
Here's
on the
2nd
pickup.
down and
Brings
2.
up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
A run once more with Blue. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
A gain of 10
Really
yards.
nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their whole team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
18. Let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Blue going to get it again here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. It always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there for making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Take it in, back in his own 12. And he'll get a few yards. This is a turn, first and 10. The 15-yard line. 19-yard line.
Hurt! Right there. Ready, right?
Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used like throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That is incomplete. Again, forces the ball in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Motion. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side here. This is Tom. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down.
10 yards to gain on the pitch and catch.
At the
Good for a
47-yard
Green
line.
Bay first down.
Let's go. Go, Reed. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Here's Humphrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Midfield. 2
We
yards on
are
the
through
pickup.
one.
It's second and
It's
8.
the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8.
60 Bison.
Now give on the ground. And he will go forward for about 5 yards. And sets up for down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play. This has been a really impressive drive, Mike. Really fun to start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the quarterback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10. Now they'll set him to throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So they send in Will Riker for this field goal try.
55-yard
Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That is
The kick
not
is no good.
Tried to fight off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Great team. Look the hot, look the hot.
That is the Wiley open on the left. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup though of 6.
Not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the ground, former Notre Damer, Kyron Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job of running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
They'll run with Blue. Face to run inside the 20. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Detroit. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Boswell
His kick
has
is
the
good.
extra point, and the Lions move out on top 14-0.
Packers nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick
Boswell
off.
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he runs down upside of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Check smash. Check smash. Hawk 7. Come on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get up. Ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the work is close to a first down. Maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 54-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish. Certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous drive. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself with 2nd and long. You can catch your breath. Opportunity to get off the field. It's just gone. After being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today
18 Cardinal.
with a
18
win.
Cardinal. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. No problem looking for this. The hit is good. And the are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Will
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And find some daylight. That's 35-yard line. A big one comes
Down by Cameron Kitchen.
So, from the 37,
gain of 8.
here's
Brings
second
up
and a
second
goal.
and 2 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Oh, right. 2J. 18. What's that?
Again, here comes Blue. He is stopped in his tracks. Lost of a couple on the play.
34-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go.
On third down, here's Blue.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier.
Hunter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it. It's on fourth down.
Robin. Hey, uno. Down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
First of all, you ain't fast long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Lions will take over
first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Stroud. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown, Detroit! Amon-Ra St. Brown, his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. They'll line up just a 35-yard punt. No return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
My partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbounded joy after that one.
A gain of 12. First down, Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Incomplete.
You look at this Packers defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Stroud is getting for something else. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
An audible here to get a new look.
2J. Why Tony?
4th down. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
The Packers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their first game. I expect them to do just that.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down
at the 40-yard line.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest game. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to his defense that slipped on him in the back end.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and there you are. It's another first down.
And they really need to get something going. They didn't punt it on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Ready.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop the right around the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Get up. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Motion.
70 range. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try.
51-yard attempt.
On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
On the
and a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Yeah, with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for that point down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go. And a good push up front. He's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They go again.
And the Lions, first down.
Hard working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Lions, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First run now for Kyron Williams.
He tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line at the 20-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
What? 18.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Stroud completes this out wide.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets him the first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that.
Here we go.
Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Only a yard of the completion, a second and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
A 5-yard loss.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that will lead to a third and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
18. That's it. Buddy. 11. Look to high. Look. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Here goes Stroud again. He'll swing this out to Blue.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Detroit.
Jaden Blue
From 6 yards away.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
This is caught. Yes, 2 points. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get to the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive. What's that? Yeah, that's how you see my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
And I don't think that's a touchdown. It's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shots at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, the man right side is St. Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's time to give a little credit here to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Look the hot.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's pulled in at the 32. Well, nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one from that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told the offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second down and 4.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Roach. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is taken in at the 5. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where Armstrong pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Check.
Hubbard will take this one for a Packer touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocks. You just see the anchors right now. I want to run this one over the big ball. And they got it done.
Will Rikers to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And this one not going anywhere. They get it at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
44-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And now an audible here into something else. In motion left is Wilson. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, he's got a man up and it's caught. And he's going to throw it down with a double pass. Worked to perfection.
44 yards.
A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play. First down
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Stroud. He's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Packers 14. First Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's taken down, being able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there, coming up for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
They'll lift his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on the 2nd down.
4 yards.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need pressure? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up
I
3rd
do know from
and
experience
4.
that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on the quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down. Roach. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Stroud is going to audible to something else. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is tackled inside the 50, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good for the Lions.
Only quick.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, south.
They go with blue between the tackles. They'll give it a can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Stroud. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 8.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18.
Stroud looking to throw. He completes a blue.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A gain of 19 yards.
Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
18. What's that? Flash.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. No further than that. Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Packers' 5-yard line.
Handoff, Blue running right. This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 80-yard line. Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They're back at the 8 now. Third and goal.
Nike taxi. Robbie. Hey, Uno. Why Tony?
Throwing now is Stroud.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get Antonio's a big touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They decipher games correctly.
Based on these wet conditions, the play after has not been good. 14. And the lead now up to 14.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
To kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go. Let's go.
They start the drive with a give to Blue.
And a stretch out of yard left to the 30. That's all.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
And Stroud now to throw. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
36 yards. First down, Detroit.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. They're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Play action. Stroud now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the ball. That ball pop free. We can hear all around here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Look to hot, look to hot. Oh, right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 18.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Tony, 19 tackles.
On the give, this is Blue. And we'll get this one down at the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
They're bringing us out right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Well, they'll shift things around. From the 17, Stroud. He'll be hit and taken down 20. More than we defended there. That's a loss of 5 on the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Watch Tony. Hey, uno.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And able to break one tackle. They both been brought down. But a nice gain.
14-yard line.
Now it's Chris Boswell out for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced to take him to 3.
He did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he is out of bounds as they'll start on the pass to the over.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Roach. Wide open receiver. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there. He's then get 20 and a first down.
Its metal frame corrodes.
Here we go. Shot. Panthers.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Ready,
Back to throw. Roach. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be catching the ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. 4 yards to gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurt, 6, ready. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Gary Wilson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point safely through. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Will Riker to kick off.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Now a 3 series, he's past the 30.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We always talk about how important 3rd down is. I think 1st down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they were able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get it.
That went out wide and intercepted. Jay Johnson. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Packers
So a
take over
potential
1st and
momentum
10
shifter there,
at their
working
own
with a 2-score lead,
line.
3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
19, Tiger.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Start.
Looking to throw. Roach. And he takes a shot on the release, so this will be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18, Roger, 18, go.
Off the play fake. Roach. Has his man, it's Shakur. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4 yards. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Drop 60. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense is moving a little bit out back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check, bounce. Come on. Set. 70 left. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
This is Marshall. They juked him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a 4-yard shot.
Not just happy for the first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Marshall. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Lions 31.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And it's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39-yard line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to right now. They're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he'll be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right off the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're changing this at the line.
It's fourth down.
Stroud now on fourth down.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Fourth down, no problem. Just a hard pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud looking to change the play.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll cross over as it does right at the 25.
15 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 15. And the Lions
change things
first
up.
down.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Tony. Flash.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Look at hot. South. Hey, Uno Mars.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped move the ball through, and kept them out of the end zone.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
Rob. All right. 118. South.
Here's Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Blue.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jaden Blue.
104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Lions will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. His guys will take a 10-point lead.
First Boswell set
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Roach. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Ready.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Roach.
It's complete to Chuba Hubbard.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
35 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. If you want to play in the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield, if he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Just past the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their own 26.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run first down.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the field.
Out of bounds at the 21.
Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They go again with Blue. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final stages.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Now Blue trying the right side.
And he will have the Lions first down. That's the one that should seal a victory.
7-yard gain.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. They lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.